theatre maker and also the artistic director of Bowery Theatre. I've been working for about 25 years. I started off in Australia. I was the head literary agent at the Herald paper. There I wrote many cartoons and reviews. Philip Goldman, Sachs, I think his name. And so he invited me over after I did a review of Waiting for Godot. It was so terrible. It was the worst thing I've ever seen, actually. And I did say that in the article. He was really upset at me. And I said, look, Jerry, I am not your friend. I don't care. And you don't need to invite me into your room like this. I thank you for the cigar, thank you for the whiskey. So I left. Some say a fuss, some say I kicked up a storm, some say I was a teacup, and I left Melbourne. I landed in London because I thought this is a place that will challenge me. My last theatre piece was in fact about a young man who travelled through the desert for 30 years. He had a tote bag. Inside the tote bag it said, let's fill this room with artists. And he was so inspiring. People saw the tote bag message and they just thought, we need more artists. And that was and they cried when they saw him. He was so unbelievably inspiring. It was such a beautiful sentiment. All the artists that saw it said, yes, I'm validated and vindicated in some way. It was such a moving event. And then he found a mangrove, and in the mangrove he heard whispers to open the bag. He never opened it for 30 years, and then he opens the bag. Inside is a purple dildo. And that purple dildo he used to insert into himself. And it was a metaphor for the fall of the Roman Empire. Yeah, it was standing ovations. And the truth of the matter is I have been accused of racism. Let me ask you this. How many theatre companies had, a Singaporean dance troupe in the foyer performing to the guests before they enter the gala hall for the season launch? How many theatre companies had a troupe dancing for 15 minutes or so before the guests got their seats, had a drink, had a snack? Do you know what I mean? Can people even feel anymore? I did meet Sir Laurence Olivier. He was a very kind man. He was impressive. And I don't mean that as a performer. We all knew he was one of the titans, of course. But the way he could just play that Spanish guitar, it was quite a remarkable sight. I've never seen a man use his toes quite like that.